This 1 Degree Outside video is brought to you by Attitash Mountain Village. Book your stay directly through the link on our homepage, onedegreeoutside.com.
Hi, everybody. Sunday storm update. I'm meteorologist Danielle Noyce. If you have not downloaded our app yet, I'm going to suggest you go ahead and give it a try for this storm. It is free in the App Store and Google Play. Our videos post right to the top. You have current conditions. You can follow along with the interactive radar, hourly forecast, send to us tab for pictures, and you can pinpoint your exact location or several locations if you'd like right in the top of our app here. We are talking about this storm moving in, but there's a little bit of fog that's locally dense this morning. Matt talked about it yesterday, and black ice that has developed in spots. So just be mindful of that. If you are headed out this morning, keep a close eye on that car thermometer. If it's right around 32 degrees from some of the leftover moisture yesterday and these patchy areas of fog, it may be a little bit slick on untreated surfaces and elevated surfaces. Quick hitting storm moving in later on today. The height of the storm this evening, overnight tonight, tapering off pre-dawn tomorrow. And in general, it is a widespread 4 to 8 inch snowfall event, but we're going to get down to the nitty gritty and kind of zoom you around New England with the map. Arctic air arrives after it and temperatures take a tumble this evening, tonight, so that by tomorrow morning, we are in the single digits and teens region wide, and that's without the wind factored in. So the wind chill will be even lower than that. Storm center developing down near the Carolinas. Now that front coming through, stalling out, and that helps that little wave of low pressure move right towards New England, likely passing somewhere south and east of Nantucket as we head into this evening and overnight tonight. Snow on the northwest side, the rain snow line over southeastern Massachusetts, collapsing south and east as that cold air comes in. North of Nova Scotia by tomorrow morning, with the back edge swinging through earlier than that in New England. Then it's just cold right on through the middle part of the week. We get some lake effect streamers, maybe a few ocean effect snow showers on the Cape, but it's generally quieter overall precipitation wise over the next couple of days. Once that cold air moves in, it's all about the wind chill here through the middle part of the week. So let's zoom in and give you a look at what's going on today. Notice the temperature. Teens and 20s, that colder air slowly coming down across northern New England. So it's going to be a chilly day in the North Country. We're up 35 to 40 in southern New England, but during the afternoon to evening, notice the temperature starts to drop, the clouds thickening up, snow showers arriving 2 to 3 p.m. across southwestern New England and expanding north and east after that. Now it's mild enough, all relative, right, that we may start briefly as rain, you notice, in eastern Massachusetts, but watch what happens. It flips quickly to snow. As the precipitation picks up, the temperature actually cools. We call that dynamic cooling in the atmosphere. Notice that rain snow line just south of Boston. So for the South Shore and Cape Cod, we start as a period of some rain before flipping over. The height of the storm, generally about 7 p.m. until midnight or so. Notice some of the deeper blues in here. Temperature all the while continuing to drop this evening. So there will be some blowing and drifting snow, some reduced visibility, tough travel during this period here during the evening. Notice too that rain snow line collapses down to Cape Cod and then continues gradually moving south and east right around midnight or so on the Cape. Midnight, it's a little bit of a lighter intensity. Notice the heavier bands pushing through central and eastern Maine. Then during the pre-dawn tomorrow, it's generally lighter in intensity, wrapping up from west to east, generally 5 to 7 p.m. So the bulk of the accumulation happens this evening and overnight tonight. There's that temperature I was talking about, single digits and teens as you wake up tomorrow morning. We may have a few lingering snow showers and pockets of light snow a little bit longer in central and northern Maine as that storm continues to depart. Notice during the afternoon tomorrow, too, the temperature just continues to tumble. So by tomorrow evening, we are sub-zero temperature-wise, not with the wind factored in, and single digits and teens. There'll be some streamers coming off of Lake Ontario that may bring a few snow showers into western New England and a few flurries the farther east you come. So the big dark blue area you see here is a widespread 6 to 8 inches. Let's zoom into southern New England first, okay? So you get into Boston, there's the 4 to 6. Collapsing a little farther south and east, kind of a classic setup with a storm center just south and east of Nantucket. So on the South Shore, it's more like 2 to 4, although that may come down towards the Cape Cod Canal in the Upper Cape. Then it's 1 to 2 with a coating to an inch likely when you get from someplace like Chatham back down to Nantucket and the Vineyard. It's a widespread 4 to 6 here across central and northern Rhode Island, that we may bump it up right along the Mass, Rhode Island border, and Connecticut as well to 6 to 8. Now, do I think there'll be some locally higher amounts in here? It's definitely possible. There's no strong signals of a big swath of some higher totals more than 8 inches, but when we get some of this localized banding that may occur, definitely a possibility. Widespread 6 to 8 inches. You notice a little bit less here hugging the coastline of Essex County where it's 4 to 6. And then the farther north and west you go, this is very similar to Matt's map yesterday where we taper the amounts off across far northern Vermont and then into the Champlain Valley. When you get across central and eastern Maine and the coastline, that may be the jackpot here where we get some spots that top out 8 to 12 inches when you get from Augusta to Waterville and then back down to the coastline. 6 to 8 when you get across Millinocket, Presque Isle, and then far northwestern or far northern portions of the Crown of Maine, more like 4 to 6. Overnight tonight, temperatures drop back into the single digits and sub-zero, I should say Monday night. So we go as cold as 10 below across the far north country. Then the predicted wind chills are even colder than that. So we're talking 0 to 5 below in many areas, central, southern New England, single digits, what it will feel like all the way to the Cape, and about 5 to 15 below zero. This is the dangerous cold type of stuff, right? Coldest blast that we've had of this Arctic snap coming in. Highs Tuesday only in the teens, some single digits in the north. The wind isn't going to be damaging, but we're going to see those gusts that are about 25 to 35 miles per hour. So widespread single digit and sub-zero wind chills at the warmest time of the day on Tuesday. Tuesday night, actual low temperatures dip below zero again, single digit readings all the way down to southern New England, potentially as far south as somewhere like Hartford and Providence, teens on Cape Cod. The predicted wind chill Tuesday night running about 0 to 10 below in some of the coldest spots in southern New England and about 10 to 15 below in far northern New England. The wind will let up a little bit through the middle part of the week on Wednesday, but the temperatures really don't ease until we get to the end of the week. So that's how things are looking for now. Of course, we'll keep you posted on everything, any updates as necessary later on today, social media, our website, onedegreeoutside.com, and right on our app as well.